Hello and welcome back, or welcome to Noggin Comics. I'm Kyle, and today we're going to be talking about a comic haul that we picked up at the Minnesota Toy Posse show this weekend, and a pretty decent haul we picked up about 2 weekends ago at the Antiques Minnesota in Burnsville, Minnesota, and Comic Book College, now in Roseville, Minnesota. Before we jump into this comic haul, though, I want to give a quick shout out and a thank you to both Dennis Vogan and Aubrey Citizen. Both of them gave us shout outs on the social media pages for Tales from the Ugly Chair and an article that was published for Twin City Geeks, written by me. And they both shared it on social media, giving Noggin shout outs, which I really appreciate it. If you guys are watching this, thank you for the shout out. And another thing is in 3 weeks, on September 17th, I believe, we're going to be at the Minnesota Comic Exchange Comic Show in Woodbury. I helped put the show together with the Minnesota Comic Exchange crew. It's our first comic show. The first show we're going to be there as Noggin Comics and Minnesota Comic Exchange. So I'm really looking forward to this, and I hope that we see some of you guys there. We might be selling. We have a few bundles, maybe a couple trays that we want to sell, get rid of. We currently have one going on for our Noggin Comics is Not Dead video, where we're giving away a 9.8 of 3 Jokers, and that's going through August 31st. So find that video and comment in the comment section to get entered into that giveaway. But now let's get to the comic haul. Now, the Minnesota Toy Posse has a monthly show, and yeah, I mean, it's toys. You can get toys there. We got 2 XMen toys that we might share on Noggin's Instagram page. But they have comic books too, and got some pretty decent comic books for $1.25. There's a little, section here. $1.25. That's it. The first 2 issues though is Legends number 2 and Legends number 4. Recently picked up number 1 for like $2, which is the first appearance of Amanda Waller. So now I need to get 3 and 6 and have the whole thing. Couldn't pass that up. Also, I'm a huge Blade fan. So Night Stalkers number 1. Yeah. Also, you gotta love that old 90s, 90s smell. I mean, look at that. Look at that art too. And the other books that we got, we've been hooked. I'm rediscovering it, and Nora's discovering it for the first time in the XMen animated series. So we got the XMen Adventures. This is season 2, issue 12. This is season 3, issue 1. As you can tell, I mean, they're 25 cents, a little beat up, but hey, 25 cents to actually read a comic and collect it, why not? Also, I love this Juggernaut cover. X-Men Adventure Season 3, and this is issue 5. We've been enjoying the X-Men animated series, so I had to get those. Nora is just hooked into Hickman's run right now, and she's loving XForce, which is interesting. I should just say that, because that's bringing me back to when I first started getting into comics and Deadpool and X-Force and all that. She's been reading now for 4 years, so now she's finding X-Men, and I'm like, wow, okay. And X-Force. But, this was a great deal. We got the first 4 volumes of New Avengers for $10. He also threw in a copy of Civil War, which we plan on probably selling or giving away at the Comic Exchange show. But that was the comic call that we got from the Toy Posse. Let's see here. Now this right here is what we got at the Antiques Minnesota and Comic Book College 2 weekends ago. We had to get out. We had to get away. Visit comic shops, something that we used to do a lot, and we haven't been doing that much recently. So we figured let's get away. And this was one of Nora's favorite finds. Was a new Psylocke cover, first appearance of new Psylocke. And then we're huge Forge fans, so we loved this cover and had to get it. And with the football season starting, Super Bowl special. I believe this is the first 3 issues of it, and I'm like, babe, I don't care if I already have issue 1. I want to read this too. And I believe the rest of these are all from some half-price stuff in there too. Well, let's do the half-price stuff. So, we all stopped off at half price because it's not far away from Comic Book College. So I had to get this awesome Beta Ray Bill cover for Mighty Thor 358. This was a hell of a find, especially because it's a hot book right now, and I got it for $1.50. Wonder Man #1. Got it for $1.50. And the funniest thing is when I brought this up to the register, she's looking at it, she's like, who wants to read that? And I'm like, you won't believe it, but I do. Ghost Rider Captain America Fear for $5. I'm a huge Ghost Rider fan, and I never knew this existed, so I had to pick this up. And I won't be surprised if this is something I talk about on Tales from the Ugly Chair for spooky season, for October. And I got this 3-part series of Captain America Dead Man Rising. And then Doctor Strange 37. Behold the Franken Surfer. It's Frankenstein and Silver Surfer combined. It was an instant buy. Now, at Comic Book College, we bought a lot of trades. A lot of XMen trades because they were on sale, 50% off, and we have never read Age of Apocalypse. So that's one of the things we got was the Age of Apocalypse Prelude. And a few other things, Wolverine Sabretooth. I'm just looking over there at our book wall, trying to recall what we picked up there. I also picked up the entire Batman Arkham Knight, volumes 1, 2, and 3 collection, which I love and I hate that game. I'm in the middle of a replay and I just deleted it from my system after dealing with that whole bat tank battle with Arkham Knight. But overall, though, I do love that game. I just can't get past the tank levels because I hate them so much. But after that little diatribe, time to get to what we got for single issues at Comic Book College. Actually, there's a couple more things from half price in here. West Coast Avengers Magneto cover, and this Wolverine flies to a spider cover, one shot. Oh. So yeah, we got this little mini series that I never knew existed. It is the Scarface miniseries, the Tony Montana miniseries. It's by IDW. I think it came out in 2007. It looks like. Yeah, this is like your best appearance of what he looks like in the movie. So like I had to pick it up, check it out. Won't be surprised that's another thing that we see on Tales from the Ugly Chair. Another X-Men Adventures. This is season 2 of 11. Mojo. It's another cover we had to pick up just because of our love for the X-Men anime series right now. And then the final one is Colossus #1. I actually just read this. It is so 90s that it's crazy, but at the same time, I can't help but read Colossus and think of the voice from Deadpool and Deadpool 2. So I had a lot of fun with this. But yeah, that's our comic haul from the Minnesota Toy Posse, from Comic Book College, Half Price, and Antiques Minnesota. Out of those books, have you read any of them? Have you? This is the most random haul you've seen on YouTube. Also, be on the lookout for our upcoming Tales from the Ugly Chair Jump 6 of Doom. I haven't filmed it yet, just read it last night, but we will be posting that probably the end of the week. But once again, if you're in town, we're going to have the Minnesota Comic Exchange comic show. We have that coming, we would probably have a fantasy football related episode coming up soon. But thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and see you at the comic shop.